Welcome everybody back to Minecraft Create. The last episodes we built this place up and then built the buildings and did a bit of decorating, and I managed to do the tracks. You can see I've laid the foundation under the tracks all the way down this way, except the size a little bit smaller because the train that I've got that I normally use I changed a little bit, otherwise it basically destroys everything. So it would have taken out half of the platforms and stuff over here, and I left the grass in on the sides so that it just gives a little bit of extra color coming through there. But other than that, everything is working 100% here. Everything looks good. We can quickly jump into our little camera. We can see. Okay, so I just fixed some of the walls here, and a couple of things I changed around with the tracks and that going all over the place, but everything looks good. Everything's running like it should, and we've got plenty of resources coming out of this one. But that's not what we're doing today, and we are building what I call a 5-ore factory, because it produces 5 ores at once. So we're going to head that way, and oh yes, as you can see, the track goes all the way through here. I finished off the track going all the way back to base, but let's first jump into a little time lapse. Well, we've got a new factory and a new building, and you can see the track here behind me. That leads where we just were a second ago. There's our base that way, and then our newest factory is in this direction. So if we quickly look at our map over here, you'll see. So there is world spawn down there. Okay, so there's the trainer standing over there. There's our little tree farm area. We've got our factories that we built down here. So I took the rail, I built a track going all the way around here down to where we are over here now. So there's our mega factory where we just started now, and here's our new factory all the way down here. And I've got this long track, so I split it here. I was going to do it from there, and I thought, no, let's just split it from there, and then we can go this way. So we've got a little bit of a run ahead of us. Now, I've built this track all the way, but I haven't built the bridge. So that we're doing for the next episode. So this long piece going all the way down here, that's going to get one very long bridge. So you guys are going to tune in for next episode, and we're going to build this bridge. But this is going to take a while to get there. Well, this is the end of where the bridge is going to be. And you can see now we were all the way down there. So I'm going to have a bridge built that goes in here, and then we've got this solid ramp. Now you can see there the bridge is just a long bridge. So I'm going to have a thing built up there, so that we'll do next episode. And then I've got this solid incline going up here. This is going all the way that way. So let's go and check our new factory out. Now, some of the stuff in this factory you can actually use to make brass as well, but we've got a brass factories thing going on over there, so I don't think we need another one. But the main reason I wanted actually this one was to get the copper. So we've got a factory for iron, we've got a factory for gold, we've got a factory for quartz, we've got producing brass, and this one produces gold, iron, copper, zinc, and what's the other stuff's name now? Electrum, which I've actually never even used before. I never had a chance to use it. Okay, well here we go. We've got some of it, so there's over a stack. There's the electrum. Okay, everything's over a stack. So we got, this is extra gold and iron now. This is the copper. Now this is actually the one I wanted. And there's the zinc. Now typical, the one I actually want is the one that produces actually the slowest. So I'm going to try and maybe make another copper farm. I still don't know what this is for. It's something with electrical or nuclear or something. I actually forgotten already what it is. But let's quickly run over what I've done here. Let me jump into my little camera, then we can see what's going on. Okay, so obviously we start with cobble generators, and you can see I've got 3 of them in there. Okay, so that's coming through here. That's getting pressed with water to make tuff, which leads into this vault. And then from there, the tuff gets crushed into each of these ores. But the small ones. You get the ingots and the nuggets. So that comes through and then it gets pressed into the bigger one, which lands up over there. Now you can actually, I can add more presses and make it into blocks, but then at the end you got to break it down again, so it's unnecessary actually. Now I do actually want to do something with picking this up and taking it somewhere, so I'll have to work out how that's going to work. And for power, we've got one steam engine set up here, or boiler, which I managed to work out just right. That's actually too much power. I think it's using about half of it. Yeah, there it's using basically half of that power, but in case I need to add more, we've got some more power. So I've got the small little windmill here just to jump start the water in the lava section here. So we got this big water pool which goes into there, and this water is supplying that steam boiler there and the water that's going all the way down to there, and the lava is coming from this. So instead of digging up a very big hole again, so I've just got this little dripstone thing which we used at the other one, just slightly bigger, and it's sufficient. It does enough. You can see it's basically keeping this tank on more or less half the whole time. And the lava goes through down to our blaze burners down at the bottom there, which is obviously giving us our power. So this is jump starting this section, and this then runs everything, so it's recycling its power. And we are getting our well needed materials, but this seems a little bit slow actually. Look at now, it's only got like 10 ingots more or something, or nuggets. I need to actually make it faster in some way, but this farm is not running at 100% power as well. I've only got it like on 75, so I think if you increase the speed, it will obviously increase the amount of production happening. But well, it causes a bit more lag in some way, but I think it should be a fine like it, I hope, unless you guys know of a better way for me to do it. And obviously we've got a tough factory down that side, so we don't have to worry about keeping any tough. Oh yes, that's a byproduct as well, is flint. So I'm just destroying the flint. Say goodbye, Flint. Bye-bye, Flint. We don't need it. We got a flint supply on that side, and flint's easy to make. Okay, and I've got a lot of extra space here if I want to add a couple of more things. My only thing I'm trying to figure out is I want to get this to a central storage area. Oh yes, speaking of storage, I've got an idea that I want you guys to give me your opinion. The central storage, which I actually haven't done yet in Create. What do you guys think about me building a mega storage area inside a mountain? And I actually had a pretty good idea in some way. We've got this mountain over here. This here, you can see this whole area is one big mountain going around there. Goes there, you can see there's our little house area above on top of the mountain. So that this whole area here. So I was thinking maybe I should build a big storage area inside here with a central train station. So I can have the train station here dropping off items which goes into the storage, and then that train station just connects to all these lines that I'm doing. Because obviously we're going to be building out further all over the place. And then the trains can just come in. So we've got an underground train station with storage. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Well, guys, that is everything I had planned for today. So, support the video, like, subscribe, and join me next time. We're going to build that bridge, very long bridge that's going up over there. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.